As the U.S. conflict with Iran ramps up, it could have greater implications for U.S. partners in the Indo-Pacific. That's causing concerns in Taipei.
I would say definitely we were worried about the possibility that the U.S. military would redeploy from Asia to the Middle East too much. But right now, as far as the data shows, the U.S. deployment in the Western Pacific has not been significantly changed.
我们担心这样的配置的优先顺序以台湾利益来讲的话，我们希望尽快的来重返亚洲，并且维持在亚洲，甚至增加在亚洲的能见度，对美国跟台湾来说是非常重要的。那也给我们的盟友，包含日本，会有更多的信心。
South Korean media have reported that U.S. air defense assets stationed in the country could be redeployed to the Middle East as stockpiles run low. Neither Washington nor Seoul have confirmed such plans. In Southeast Asia, concerns are less about U.S. deployments and more about what a widening conflict could bring.
The strongest has been from Malaysia, where they're talking about scaling back some of their cooperation with the U.S. The rest of Southeast Asia, even if they do have such concerns, they are likely not to articulate them because they really don't want to get entangled too much into the Trump administration's sort of preferences and proclivities, which they believe may create more complications for them than they would prefer.
Iran has threatened to set on fire any ships traveling through the Strait of Hormuz, where about 20% of the world's oil passes through. For energy importing nations in Southeast Asia, that's a major problem.
Fossil fuels is a matter of concern because they will also raise global prices, right? And in that regard, it could crimp some of the economic growth in the region too.
China, a close ally of Iran, is closely watching how the conflict develops. A New York Times report says that while Beijing prioritizes its ties with Washington, it could cancel or postpone a long-awaited meeting in Beijing between U.S. President Donald Trump and his Chinese counterpart Xi Jinping. The U.S. says this meeting is set for late March, but China has yet to confirm. Whatever happens next, it is certain to reverberate beyond Washington and Tehran and carry consequences for countries across the Indo-Pacific. Howard Chang and Lery Hiciano for TaiwanPlus.